Hey guys, welcome back to Alpilar Orchids. Couple quick updates before we get into the cleaning of the plants today, which is the main focus, how we clean our plants. Finally, a little minor success. I will show you the tag. It's listed as a Brasidium shooting star black gold. Told the story of this plant. It was a free plant that came in an order as a gift, and we couldn't ever get it to bloom. So we've had this plant for a couple of years, but just noticed last week that it is growing a new growth. This is not a spike, I believe. Maybe it is, but I believe it's a new shoot. I could be wrong, but here, that I am pretty sure is inflorescence, a growing spike. So pretty happy, and it's growing out of the sheath of the leaf here, coming up from the middle of that leaf, just like an oncidium does. And this is growing out from the base, not from the leaf, but I'm not sure. We'll see. I'm hoping we can get it to bloom, but that's a really good sign, so super happy about that. And another first time bloomer for us that we're really excited to see. I just noticed it this morning, the spike coming out right there on the right hand side. This is Tetraspis T2 crossed with Violacea. I think it's an alba. Oh, I don't want to disrupt it, but well, I can't. It's grown in there. Anyway, I haven't pulled that tag out in a while. I've had it for a couple of years. It's always looked really good, put on new leaves, and finally starting to grow a spike. Hopefully that we can get this one to go as well all the way. Couple updates. The Jermaine Vincent, or sorry, this is the Vosner Mosquito. We gave our other one away, so this is the only one we have left. We've been gifting a lot of plants, but it's growing a new few buds. Hopefully those will open up soon, and it's putting on a new spike really quickly, which is great to see. Okay, so it's time to spray the sick plants with bugs on them. And so I've mixed up the spray bottle. I just take the dish soap. I put a couple drops. I squirt it in for a second, and then fill it up with water and mix it around real good. So yeah, couple squeezes, give it a good shake once it's full of water, and then I spray. So important point is to make sure the roots of the plants are thoroughly hydrated so that they already are full of water. So when you spray them with soap, they're not gonna fill up and absorb and soak up a lot of soap and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's good to have them soaked for a good while. 15 minutes or so is my usual before I spray, or at least I try to. Paphiopedilums, this one needs a good washing, and I noticed a few like webs and things, and so I'm not really sure what it is, but it needs to get cleaned. The leaves are pretty dusty, and I haven't washed this one, I think, since we've repotted it. So for these guys, I really try to keep the soap and everything out of the crowns. Now it's going to be tricky to hold in as much of the media as possible and flip the plant over, and then just spray it really good on all the undersides of the leaves. Of course, the front of the leaves too, you have to spray. But first I try to get underneath them. And yeah, if you lose some media, that's fine. I'll go and put some fresh media just on top. So now the tops of the leaves. And then that's about it. For these, I try not to spray the media so much. Like, I spray the foul media pretty good, but I figure any soapy residue is just gonna go down and I'll flush them out really well. So now I'm gonna flip this over and rinse it while it's upside down. So that's also kind of a tricky part, but I'll wash the leaves, dry them really good. So yeah, this is how I wash the Paphiopedilums. And I don't mind if the top media layer comes out because, you know, those are kind of full of salts, and it's fine if they get changed out and fresh media goes on top. Take kind of some of the salt content away. I don't mind that so much. Trying not to break any leaves. Alright, now, yeah. Last step, really good rinse. See the suds coming out, try to drain that off. Obviously, you gotta have the, like, trap in the drain because of all the media that comes out. But and for these, I do stick a tiny piece of pointed paper towel down in the crowns just to get any standing water out. And then, like all the rest, put them in a really well ventilated place for the next day, just so any water can evaporate really easily with the breeze coming through the open window. So yeah, that's messy, but you know, it's better than a bug infestation. So if you see a few bugs, get rid of them as soon as you see them and don't wait. And just like I try to get the underside of the leaves mainly, and yeah, stuff falls out. It's fine. Try to wash it really good and then spray the top surfaces. I just don't want a lot of soap to go down into the crown. And I'll wash that out pretty good. And then of course spray the stems, any canes, and the soil surface really good because that soap will wash down. So that's how I spray them. And then try to just, again, hold the media in with my hand and wash the undersides of the leaves really good. Not super hot water, but not super cold. I try to get it warm. Yeah, spray the outside of the pot really good because like bugs can get in the just lay eggs and stuff all around. So you want to get anything off of there really good. Try to hold most of the media, but of course rinse it out really good. I don't want a lot of soap sitting in the media. And then the tops of the leaves, pretty good. And that's how I rinse my plants. Do it a couple times through the course of a few weeks. Keep watching for bugs as they go. And then, yeah, give them a really rinse that media. Also, don't forget, while you're cleaning, clean all the plant surfaces. So all the cache pots, if they're sitting in a cache pot, including the bottom. Of course, the inside, really good. Spray it down. Look at all that good sudsy soap. And then, yeah, rinse it off really good. And yeah, it's a little dirty, but that's okay. Back in it goes, and then tomorrow I'll probably rinse this again really good with plain water just to flush out anything else. Maybe wipe the leaves. Well, yeah, I'll wipe the leaves with paper towel here after I'm done washing it, just to get the bulk of the water off. So I'll do that a couple times through the course of a month, maybe 6 weeks. Keep them in quarantine, keep a good look on the plants, see if any more bugs appear. But this does fine for most of the bugs. This does really good just to keep them at bay. Thanks for checking in, guys. We hope you're having a good one, and we will see you back here at El Pilar soon.